All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. A smaller field than what we have seen out of the Little League so far, but this ought to be a close battle as Dylan Johnson starts up front. Cole Godsey right beside him. Cameron Doobie rounding out the three-car field for the Little League here tonight. Don't forget to cheer on your favorite driver in the comments. Make sure they know, so when they go back and watch this race later, they know their fans are cheering them on. Jim out here cheering on Dylan. Jim saying if Dylan keeps it up, they're going to have to get a whole nother rig. He's doing so good. Cameron just barely making the field here tonight. Cole Godsey out there as well. Here they come, getting ready for the pace car to drop in. Out of turn 4, Dylan fires their way. Green flag is in the air. Remember, no cautions and no damage on these cars. Cameron Doobie quickly shooting up into second place. Cole Godsey is around. What happened? Looks like Cole got a little bit of a push out of turn 2. Just barely clips the wall, but these cars are so light it just sent him around. Meanwhile, Dylan still out in the lead, trying to pull away from Cameron. Cameron, though, definitely trying to close that gap back up. Dylan setting the fastest lap last time by. Can he beat it this time? And he does. Cameron Doobie sits in second. Cole Godsey in third. Cole trying to close down the gap on the 2 leaders. Cameron starts to close the gap up just a little bit on that lap. He was over a second behind, now down to 3/4 and now down to half a second. Cameron got in here late, but he is finding some speed here. Cameron just beat Dylan's lap by 1/100th of a second for fastest lap. Some close lap times going out here as Russell Worth cheering on Cameron Doobie. Dylan Johnson still out front. The 2 leaders gaining on Cole Godsey at the moment, but they're about to have a battle of their own as Doobie is closing in on Johnson very, very quickly here. They seem to be alternating who has the faster lap each time by. Definitely different driving styles and completely different lines through 1 and 2. Different lines through 3 and 4 as well. Looks like both drivers trying to find a little bit more speed as Dylan just lays down another fast lap. Now Cole Godsey, the lap car, coming into play. Cole trying to hold him off for the moment, but Dylan Johnson is right there. Dylan being extremely careful, but also giving Doobie a chance to catch up. Dylan shoots up to the high side through 3. Oh, he gets the wall. Doobie just barely avoids it, but he gets loose. Dylan gets rolling again. Cameron trying to recover here. Godsey on his way back. Dylan Johnson still has the lead with 7 laps to go, but a much bigger gap on Cameron Doobie. Cole Gonsi in third, now running Doobie down. And what a turn of events here. Dylan Johnson comes around, gets 5 laps to go. What a great recovery out of Johnson and Doobie both after that spin. Neither one of them giving up, get back in the throttle and keep going. Doobie still holds second, but Cole is gaining ever so slightly. Three laps to go for Dylan Johnson. Cameron Doobie trying to close that 8-second gap down. Changing up his line. He's now running that same line he ran when he was setting the fastest laps of the race earlier. 2 laps to go as Dylan Johnson comes around to get the white flag this time. White flag is in the air for Dylan Johnson. Coming out of turn 4, Dylan Johnson is going to get the win here at Lanier. Cameron Doobie coming around. He's going to end up coming home in second place. And Cole Godsey, no, wait a minute. Doobie stops before the start-finish line. Godsey comes home in second. And let's see if we can get a quick word with our winner, Dylan Johnson. Hey, Dylan, this is Doug in the booth. You got me? Well, congratulations on the win, man. You went out there and ended up with a 13-second lead at the end of that race. Well, you guys both had a great recovery, obviously a quick recovery, and you got out there very quickly and had the fastest lap of the race, and I do believe your second win in a row. That obviously makes you faster than your dad. Well, man, congratulations. A great season for you so far. Looking forward, and hey, tell your dad you need to get a rig so you can show him who's the fastest. I don't know about that, man. You're definitely earning it out there. Great job tonight, Dylan. Dylan Johnson gets his second consecutive win. Wow, what a race. What a recovery for all the drivers. All 3 drivers had some adversity, but managed to come back from it here tonight. Stick around. Don't go anywhere. The dads are loading up. They're going to hop in the Legends cars now, and we're going to see who is who on track between them. We'll be right back in just a moment.